must give a word of advice to the graduate now. While this graduation and convocation ceremony can be regarded as a day of celebration, joy and happiness, it is also important to let me remind you that despite the merriment and joy, they have to face the real world, where what they have learned has from now on got to be applied to reality. My dear graduates, you need to be steadfast in your duties to the nation and need to know that the Gambia can only develop with the full participation of every Gambian. Like when I address the new graduates at Gambia High School who are entering the teaching profession, I said, is Region 1 and Region 2 the only areas in this country that people should service? Is Region 3, 4, 5, and 6 not part of the Gambia? How can we develop Region 1 and 2 and leave the other regions? Hence, I made that suggestion to His Excellency the President for his consideration. You have all been given the opportunity and support to excel. Therefore, you need to dedicate your service to the development of this country. To whom much is given, much is expected. You've completed your program of study, but should know that this is just the beginning of your respective service career. When I joined the teaching profession 99 years ago, to use a degree of hyperbole, we were told that you will serve where the need is greatest. And we had to sign an undertaking, and we did not question where we were posted in the country as a teacher, and we served willingly to develop our dear motherland. Why is it that you, the young boys and girls of today, with all the efforts being put by His Excellency the government, His Excellency and his government, that you will not be prepared to work hand in hand as this previous speaker mentioned? In service, you will no doubt be required to serve where the need is greatest. However, wherever you may be, always strive to give your best as a patriot. Be dedicated and honest. In this way, you will be contributing in no small measure to national development. I said here last year, neglect the education system, everything crumbles in a country. Therefore, those teachers, 1,700 and people graduated from Gandhi College, please play your role. To conclude, Mr. President, I wish to congratulate all graduates and their families, and once again pray that all their future endeavors will be crowned with success. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention.
Thank you very much, Chairman, Gambia College Governing Council, Mr. Alpha A. Khan, for that lucid, concise, inspiring, and well-delivered statement. Next on the program, we have goodwill messages. This is a special honor given to our colleagues and partners who the university hold in very high esteem. Chancellor Sir, Your Excellencies, members of the Council and the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor of Gaston Berger University to deliver his message of goodwill in 3 minutes. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya Ajeje Jammeh, President of the Republic of Gambia, honorable members of the government, honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, distinguished guests of the University of the Gambia. It is an honor for me to speak at this highly significant ceremony, an exceptional moment in the life of a university. It is indeed most gratifying to see a President of the Republic confer degrees, certificates, and diplomas to graduates. What an opportunity for young people to receive recognition from the highest figure in the country. Such an act will enhance their motivation. As Vice-Chancellor of Université Gaston Berger of Saint-Louis, Senegal, I feel privileged to speak here as a guest of the University of the Gambia, a sister university of ours with which it has built strong bonds sealed by a memorandum of understanding. This momentous event has made possible a collaboration that favors academic staff mobility between our two universities. A major step in this tremendous venture is the recent establishment of a master's program in mathematical modeling and applied statistics, initiated and managed by UTG and jointly organized by our two universities. I would like to congratulate my colleague, Vice-Chancellor, Professor Muhammadou Ka, for the excellent work he is doing to promote the University of the Gambia. His goodwill and ours will take forward the African University. Relying on the most accurate idea formulated by President Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya Ajeje Jammeh, Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Senegal and the Gambia are one people, two states. Our two universities could be the keystones of the integration of higher education in Africa. As higher education and research are fundamental for development, and knowing that President Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya Ajeje Jammeh is a leading proponent of African integration and of the scientific and technological development of Africa, I would like to request him.
Chancellor Sir, Your Excellencies, members of the Council and the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now respectfully invite Her Excellency, the Ambassador of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to the Gambia, to deliver her message of goodwill. In 3 minutes, 3 minutes.
I will try 3 minutes. President of the Republic of the Gambia and Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya Abdul Aziz Jemus Chunkun Jammeh, Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, Professor Mohammed Ka, Ministry of Higher Education of the Republic of the Gambia, Honorable Dr. Mariama Sarr Sisi, Professor, Chairman of the Gambia Governing Council, Honorable Mamadou Tangara, and the Chairman of the Gambia College Governing College, Mr. Alpha Ka, representatives of the Social and Development Bank of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, BANDES, Mrs. Maria del Carmen Ledesma, Manager of the International Finance, and Ruben Castro, Specialist in Development Bank, government representatives of the Republic of the Gambia, members of the Diplomatic Corps, teachers and students, members of the University of the Gambia, especially those who will be awarded of degrees of the University of the Gambia and Gambia College. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, the Embassy of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to the Gambia